Good afternoon and welcome to Adventures with Animals. Animal Adventures of Georgia is going to do a little bit of sharing with you guys the next couple of weeks while all of our children are home from school. And one thing we wanted to talk about today was enrichment. So with all of our exotic animals, we find different ways to have enrichment with them. So they have different toys, different types of ways to feed them, to keep their brains and bodies active, especially with our exotic animals. Out in the wild, these animals need to find food, water, habitat, protection, and mate. In captivity, we take care of that for them. So we often give them feeding toys, but we also do that for our domesticated animals, like our dogs. So there's just a couple of things we want to share with you. We're probably all familiar with these little feeding devices. You can put kibble and treats in there. Some of them roll, some of them spin, some they can bounce around to dispense the treats. But they can actually get a lot of calories from these. So one of my new favorite go-tos are these lick mats. You can get them in different sizes. You can use your dog's canned food. That can help with tummy upset. If your animal's really sensitive in their stomach, you can just use the canned version of their food. That will help. You can use peanut butter as well. Just make really sure that the peanut butter does not have any artificial sweeteners, because many of those can be toxic to our dogs. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to take a small amount of the canned food. You'll see you really don't need much, and that's what I love so much about these lick mats. So I'm taking a small spoonful here, putting it in the lick mat, and just kind of spreading it around. You can use as little or as much as you want. Now in the summertime, you can also freeze these lick mats. Take them outdoors for the animals. Great way for them to cool down. Another thing I like about these lick mats over the traditional Kongs that you fill with the peanut butter, canned food, or other fillings, is that they can't pick this up and carry it on over to the carpeting. It has kind of a non-stick side to it, so you can put it on the ground. They can lick it. A little slippery on the granite here, but on the wooden floor, it doesn't move around, so they will stay wherever you put this item. You see we're not using much canned food. We've pushed it into the little grooves, the little nooks and crannies. We're going to bring it on over to the floor, and our dogs will spend about 20 minutes on just this small area. So it's going to obviously depend on how much the animals enjoy their food, how food motivated they are, but they never seem to get every little single bit. Versus the Kongs, they can actually empty them out, they can drop them sometimes, and the plug food comes out, and they don't have time with the Kong any longer. Or if you have multiple pets, they might empty their Kong and then go to the other dog's Kong, and that can cause, of course, food aggression in some dogs. So this lick mat never really becomes empty. There's so many little nooks and crannies in there that this will keep your dog's attention for quite a long time. So she's working hard at it, and you can sort of see, look, it looks like our whole amount is still there. So just an idea. And again, these lick mats come in different sizes. This is the small. So if you're interested, there's larger ones as well. Enjoy your pets.